Hi there, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. So in today's video we're doing another crypto passive income experiment update. This is for week 10. If you want to look at any of the previous updates, they are all available in a playlist by the same name, Crypto Passive Income Experiment, so you can check those all out should you wish to. So let's jump straight in and have a look at the figures for this last week, starting as always with our interest accounts. So nothing for BlockFi and Ledden. As I mentioned previously, these are monthly payouts, everything else either paying out weekly or daily. So Celsius $24, Hodl Naught $42, Nexo $42, and Yield App $10. Moving on to our staking, only one stake for Cardano this week. The Cardano epoch is 5 days, so most weeks we get two in, but on the occasional week we just get the one. Only one this last week, so just $4 for that. $57 for Solana, and nothing for Luna. Not currently staking Luna, but we are utilizing that as B Luna, borrowing against it within Anchor Protocol and various other bits and pieces. And then moving on to the I think probably the more interesting stuff is the DeFi, and there have been a few changes that I've made this week. We'll go over some of the pools and stuff like that in a minute, but just go through the figures quickly. $105 for Polygon, $480 for Fantom, $117 for Avalanche, and $239 for Terra Luna. I think the big changes here are a big decrease in the amount that we're getting from Fantom, and I'll talk about the reasons for that in a second, and also a nice steady increase in the amount from Terra Luna. Now this is all from Anchor Earn, and as we're getting more and more money into the kind of like the Anchor Earn kind of protocol, our weekly revenue for this is increasing and should continue to increase, hopefully slightly exponentially as the year goes on. So a grand total this week of $1,120, and a grand total so far this year of $45,630. If we jump over to the DeFi pools, no changes to Polygon, no changes to Trader Joe, Terra Luna or anything like that, but we have made a few changes to Fantom. I finally sold out those last couple of 2 shares I had. I don't think that protocol is doing anything. I was willing to kind of like just leave it in there and see if it kind of popped back at some point, but I'm just trying to kind of like streamline everything that I've got at the moment, make it a little bit easier to kind of account for and take all the figures and stuff like that. So I got rid of those, but I have entered another pool here in the cemetery. This is a new pool on Tomb, within the Tomb ecosystem, and it's Tomb Mai. So this is a stablecoin MAI. So it's a Tomb Mai liquidity protocol. So I've taken some out of Tomb Fantom and put some into Tomb Mai. So a little bit more stability being a stablecoin in there, and the rates are pretty good, just over 200% I think a year at the moment before compounding. We still have a couple of T shares in the masonry, but unfortunately Tomb has been below peg, below the Fantom peg for the last, probably about the last 10 days. So we haven't received any of those nice kind of like payouts from the masonry. And you know, the price of Fantom continues to fall. It's been a really poor couple of weeks for Fantom. Last week we touched on Andre Cronje leaving the kind of like the platform, a lot of his kind of projects. I think that's had a bit of a knock-on effect, and then we've seen a bit of a downward spiral with people moving stuff out, a bit of a drop in total value locked within a lot of the kind of like the protocols on Fantom. Now I'm happy to just sit in here for a while and wait for it to cover. The only other pool I'm in Fantom is on Spooky, so Spooky being the largest DEX rather on Fantom, and I'm in the FTM Boo pool on that, and Boo being the native token of the Spooky swap exchange. So I'm willing to kind of like just sit in these and wait for hopefully a bit of a turnaround. Be nice to see Tomb reaching back, although it's dropped below peg. It's not anything necessarily, I don't think, to worry about at the moment. It's been down about sort of 0.93, 0.94. I think currently it's about 0.95. So although it has dropped a little bit below peg, it's within that kind of range. It's not like it's dropped massively like we saw with 2 ohm and 3 ohm and stuff like that. So I'm willing to sort of like ride this out, see if that can come back and start producing some decent returns. So obviously the more that gets locked up in these, the greater our returns in terms of the liquidity protocols or the liquidity pools here. And then once Tomb, or hopefully once Tomb is above peg, we'll start getting some really nice prints from the masonry with our T-shares. And then moving into the total amount, so you can see within the stable coins, and the goal within the stable coins obviously was to reach $1 million in stable coins. So we currently got $5,114 in our interest accounts and $64,081 in DeFi. This is pretty much all in Anchor protocol. I do have some stable coins in some of those liquidity pools now, as you saw just before, but I'm not accounting for that. I'm just accounting for pure stable coins there rather than paired stable coin pools. So that's a grand total of $69,196, and that's up $7,360 over the last week. So currently adding about $1,000 a day to the pools. If we jump into the graphs quickly, you can see by far our worst a week so far. The first four are all the same because I did a monthly basically update and just divvied that out amongst the 4 weeks there. And then we had these couple of really big weeks with 2 ohm and all those kind of like great returns from the Fantom ecosystem, and now we've dropped back down. So if we jump over to the cumulative target, so here in green is our cumulative target running up to 130,000 by the end of the year, week 52, and you can see we're still way above that. We're coming heading back towards this kind of line now, but those few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks where we made really good returns will be really helping us out over the next kind of few weeks as we maybe start to kind of make less as we look for new opportunities within DeFi. Now there are always new opportunities popping up in DeFi, so very hopeful that we'll see some other really good kind of weeks further on in this kind of year, and also with the stuff with Anchor and stuff like that, seeing that interest build up over time as the year goes on. And then finally, here's our stablecoin target. So as I mentioned earlier, our target of $1 million in stablecoins are just earning passive income through interest accounts, Anchor Earn, various other bits and pieces. And you can see here our little blue sliver, which started right down the bottom here, is now looking a little bit kind of healthier, so up to 69,000 plus at the moment. So that's it for this update. Thanks very much for watching as always. Let me know if you have any questions. I apologize for the lack of DeFi videos. I've got a load of stuff planned as well as some step and stuff over the next kind of couple of weeks. It's just been a bit manic. I was away, then I've been ill, and then I was kind of a bit better, then I was ill again. So it's been a bit of a crazy kind of couple of weeks, and currently my other half's away and I'm looking after my 2-year-old as well. So it's a bit manic at the moment, but I will endeavour to get some more videos out over the next couple of weeks. But thanks very much for watching as always. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. Hopefully I'll see you on the next video, but until then, have a great day. Bye bye.